Yo, I was a rough cut gem, buried deep beneath the earth, full of unexpressed potential, unaware of my true worth. Stuck in a chrysalis of habits worn and old, a story yet unwritten, a narrative untold. My vision was confined, my aspirations tethered low. Just going through the motions, watch my true self rarely show. I walk a narrow pathway, afraid to step outside the line. Convinced that growth was painful, a mountain I couldn't climb. My comfort zone a prison, self-doubt the warden's key. Dreaming big in silence, but never setting spirit free. The whispers of what if kept me anchored to the floor. A masterpiece unpainted, knocking at a bolted door. I had the blueprint somewhere deep within my hidden core, but lacked the true conviction to become so much more. Thought I'd reach my ceiling, embrace the limited design, until your energy ignited, truly making me shine. And you can. Then you came, my metamorphosis shattering every bound. A complete and true emergence on new and sacred ground. In your mind already in the highest point I aim to reach. The perfect culmination, the greatest truth you teach. With you, I shed the old skin and the touch will takes its flight. My metamorphosis, my radiant bathed in eternal light. It's how you saw the greatness past the fears I couldn't face, and gently nudged me forward at my own determined pace. You celebrated every small step, every fear I overcame, whispering encouragement, calling out my real name. From tackling long-held projects to speaking my true mind, you helped me break the chains, leaving no limitations behind. You taught me self-belief, the courage to just try, to spread my wings with purpose, soar into a higher sky. You amplified my strength, diminished every flaw, a personal renaissance, obeying a higher law. My past was just a prologue, a chapter left unread. You opened up the pages, new narratives instead. The talents I suppressed, the dreams I locked away, you brought them to the forefront, brightening every day. I'm walking taller now, with purpose in my stride. No longer just existing, but authentically alive. The fear of failure vanished, replaced by inner fire. You fuel my every aspiration, taking me truly higher. This isn't just about us, it's about the man I've grown to be. A testament to your spirit, setting my potential free. Then you came, my metamorphosis shattering every bound. A complete and true emergence on new and sacred ground. In your mind meridian, the highest point I aim to reach. The perfect culmination, the greatest truth you teach. With you, I shed the old skin and potential takes its flight. My metamorphosis, my radiant bathed in eternal light. They talk about evolution, the process slow and deep, but you accelerated mine, the promises we keep. You saw the finished artwork before the first stroke hit the pain, the masterpiece unfolding through sunshine and through rain. This isn't just about love, it's about destiny's design. A soul reborn, reimagined, eternally divine. You're the wind beneath my wings, the vision in my mind, the truest form of progress, the greatest joy I find. Every aspiration boundless, every possibility so clear. With you there are no limits, conquering every single free. Then you came, my metamorphosis shattering every bound. A complete and true emergence on new and sacred ground. In your mind meridian, the highest point I aim to reach. The perfect culmination, the greatest truth you teach. With you, I shed the old skin and potential takes its flight. My metamorphosis, my radiant bathed in eternal light. Yo, wandered it aimless, no chart, no guiding star. Just city lights blurring, never knowing where we are. A voyager without a course, just wind and open sea. Lost in the vastness before you came to me. My world was just a circle, limits I could see. Each sunrise, same old picture meant nothing much to me. Felt like I hit my ceiling, that was all there was. No real expansion brewing, just following old laws. Then you showed me angles, perspectives fresh and wide. New pathways open with nowhere left to hide. You lifted every cloud, cleared haze from every view. Suddenly the future felt vibrantly brand new.
You're my horizon, baby, stretching far and wide. The endless possibilities with you right by my side. You're the future I can see beyond the coming dawn. My horizon, my destiny, where new dreams are drawn.
We explore new territories, in thoughts and in real life. Conquering old doubts, escaping inner strife. You pushed me past my comfort, past the fears I used to hold. A universe unfolding, stories to be told. From small adventures daily, to mapping out our years. You're the fearless cartographer, calming all my fears. Every step is clearer, every path is true. Cause I'm walking towards tomorrow, hand in hand with you. Full Rich Productions.
You're my horizon, baby, stretching far and wide. The endless possibilities with you right by my side. You're the future I can see beyond the coming dawn. My horizon, my destiny, where new dreams are drawn.
They said the world was flat, limits set in stone, but you showed me the curved seeds of wonder you have sown. No boundaries can contain us, no ceiling can define. With your spirit beside me, the future is divine. You shattered old perceptions, unlocked what I couldn't see, made possibilities boundless, set my true self free. So let the old maps crumble, let the past fade away. Our journey's just beginning, lighting up each new day. I promise to keep searching for peaks we haven't climbed, with you as my co-pilot, leaving no dream behind. From the first glimpse of forever, the centuries untold, our stories and adventure, courageously and bold. You're the compass and the courage, the vision clear and bright. My endless destination, my guiding star, my light.
With you, always.
Yo, my mind was a maze, 1,000 different roads, chasing every bright thing, carrying countless loads, lost in a side quest, the glitter and the glare, never truly locking in, flowing on thin air. The streets call with sirens, the industry's a hum, whispering sweet temptations, making my true purpose numb. I bounce from one to another, no clear steady aim, just chasing fleeting moments, playing a dangerous game. Felt like I had the power, but lacked the proper guide, a ship without a rudder, drifting with the tide. Then your vision cut the static, cleared away the noise, showed me true direction, filling me with real joy.
You're my focus, baby, when the world gets about to blur. The clear and steady vision, making my ambition hurt. You cut through all the chatter, bring the main goal to my side. My focus, my true purpose, shining ever so bright.
No wasted energy now, no steps gone astray. Every move is calculated, lighting up my way. You highlight the priorities, cut the unnecessary out, removing every obstacle, erasing every doubt. From planning out the blueprint to executing every drill, you keep my mind engaged, standing perfectly still. You're the lens that clarifies the spotlight on my dream, making every effort count like a powerful rushing stream.
My focus, baby, when the world tries to divert. The clear and steady vision, making my ambition hurt. You cut through all the chatter, bring the main goal to my side. My focus, my true purpose, shining ever so bright. They talk about ambition, the kind, the endless race, but my true drive's connected to your beautiful, pure face. You fuel the fire within me, the purpose in my soul, making every challenge conquered, every mission feel whole. This isn't just about my goals, it's the future that we share. You're the reason I push harder, breathing purposeful air.
So let the fakes whisper, let the distractions try to lure. My path is set and steady, standing strong and pure. I promise to stay disciplined, to honor every vow, with you as my compass, right here and right now. From the first clear intention to the final finished deed, you're the ultimate inspiration, planting every single seed. You're the clarity in my vision, the strength in my deep drive, keeping my ambition burning, truly making me thrive.
My focus, pinpoint, always clear. My purpose, ooh.
Yo, I moved through life, a stranger to the feel, heart locked down tight, nothing seemed quite real. Emotions were just words, lessons I've been taught, a heart and out a shell, battles I had fought. My world was all logic, facts and cold hard truth. No space for vulnerability since my earliest youth. Built walls against the pain, sealed off every nerve. Thought strength was emotional distance, never swerving from my curve. I handled every crisis with a calculated mind, leaving all the tenderness completely far behind. Never knew what depth meant, what true connection felt. My spirit felt like concrete, never truly melt.
My heart beat, a rhythm and went true. Awakening emotion, making everything feel new. You showed me what love means, a feeling deep and vast. My heartbeat, my true self, a bond that's built to last.
You talked about compassion, empathy, soft grace, and I felt something shifting in this hard and lonely place. You smiled and my defenses began to crumble low. A warmth I've never known started gently to grow from sharing quiet moments, understanding my deep fears. You dried the unshed tears from all my guarded years. You tapped into the reservoir, emotions locked away, and poured in true affection, lighting up my darkest
When
day.
you came, a rhythm strong and true. Awakening emotion, making everything feel new. You showed me what love means, a feeling deep and vast. My heartbeat, my true self, a bond that's built to last.
They said a man should be tough, never show his inner pain, but you showed me true power flows like gentle cleansing rain. You made me feel human, capable of such deep care, sharing every burden, breathing honest open air. This ain't just fleeting passion or a moment's soft embrace, it's the reawakening of my soul, finding its rightful place. So let the world be cold now, let the cynics turn to stone. My heart is full and vibrant, never truly alone. I promise to keep feeling, to embrace every shade. With you as my conductor, no longer I'm afraid. From the first beat, you ignited to forever's endless song. Our symphony of emotions where my true self belongs. You're the pulse in my purpose, the warmth in my deep soul, making every fractured fragment perfectly whole.
My heartbeat, the rhythm always true. My love,
Yo, I chased the fleeting winds, the headlines, the acclaim. Thought leaving my mark meant just engraving my own name. Built castles in the air on shifting sandy ground, but felt a silent emptiness, no lasting meaning found. The applause would fade fast, the trophies gathered dust. Each victory felt shallow, built on ambition, not on trust. I thought my work was my monument, etched in stone and rhyme, but something crucial was missing, running out of precious time. My legacy seemed hollow, just a story incomplete, without a true foundation, no bitter, sour, no sweet. Then you showed me purpose far beyond the public gaze, a lasting true construction through all of life's rough maze.
Will stay.
Yo, no longer just for credit, no longer just for show. Every single action where our shared intentions grow. You elevate my thinking beyond the personal gain, towards a greater purpose, washing out all the old pain. From planning out our future to raising up our kin, you help me see the timeless where our true story can begin. You're the blueprint for a dynasty built on values, not on gold. A tale of true devotion, courageously and bold. You're my
monument, baby, built on love that's strong and true. The lasting mark I leave, defined by me and you. You are my living legacy, etched in every single day. My monument forever, where my true essence will stay. chase the fleeting fame, the headlines of the hour, but our love's a true empire, a lasting blooming flower. You immortalize my spirit in ways I couldn't conceive, the greatest masterpiece. I truly can't believe this isn't just about my name or what the world may see. It's about the future built together for eternity.
Let the critics judge now, let the narratives unwind. My true legacy cemented, the one you helped me find. I promise to keep building on foundation strong and clear, with you as my co-creator, conquering every fear. From the first shared vision to the final fading breath, I love the enduring structure, triumphing over death. You're the meaning in my triumphs, the wisdom in my lore, the ultimate testament, what I truly live for.
Emmanuel, forever. Farewell, with you.
Yo, mornings hit me heavy, way down by the grind, another 24 ahead, leaving peace far behind. Felt like my battery's low, running on empty fumes, facing all the pressures trapped in silent, lonely rooms. The clock kept ticking forward, the demands just piled up high. Each challenge felt like mountains reaching for the sky. My spirit felt exhausted, worn down by the chase, just trying to keep my head up at a never-ending pace. Thought I was running on fumes, pushing through the day. No real spark, no momentum, just fading far away. Then your touch of current plugged me in and made me feel a surge of vital power, making everything so real.
I'm dry. I'm dry. You're my drive, baby, when my energy runs low. The pure, unadulterated power, helping my spirit grow. You're the fuel in my engine, the spark that sets me free. My drive, my motivation, eternally you empower me.
My thoughts used to scatter like dust in the hot wind. Now every goal is clearer, where my true purpose begin. You fill me with resilience, a strength I never knew, to tackle every obstacle because of knowing you. From early morning whispers to late night guiding light, you keep my ambition burning, shining ever so bright. You're the charge in my spirit, the force that makes me move, keeping me consistent, finding my perfect groove.
You're my drive, baby, when my energy runs low. The pure, unadulterated power, helping my spirit grow. You're the fuel in my engine, the spark that sets me free. My drive, my motivation, eternally you empower me.
They talk about willpower, the grit to push through pain, but you're the silent engine, fueling sunshine through the rain. You conquer all inertia, the doubt that used to creep, awaken the potential from slumber soft and deep. This ain't just fleeting strength or a moment's quick relief, it's a foundational power and unwavering belief. Let the world demand now, let the pressures try to seize. My spirit's fully charged, put my weary mind at ease. I promise to keep pushing towards the dreams we both embrace, with you as my constant power, setting my determined pace. From the first burst of motivation to the final finished stride, you're the unwavering engine eternally inside. You're the surge in my passion, the current in my soul, making every aspiration perfectly whole.
Pure power, always charm my love.
Your moments used to blur, like photos in the rain, just fleeting passing memories, bringing little gain. The years move like quick chapters, pages turning fast. Thought history was fragile, nothing built to truly last.
My bond with Circle R, dropped any fraudulent organized the coin gaze for dotted low until God owed the task. No after felt like echoes, a whisper in the wind. Hard to hold on to feelings where my true joy could begin. I'd recall the milestones, but the details would just fade. A collection of experiences in a lonely distant shade. Then you stepped into the narrative with clarity and grace, and cataloged each moment, putting everything in place.
You're my archive, baby, so in every precious year. The keeper of our moments, making every memory clear. You hold our history, the laughter and the tears. My eye archive forever, calming all my fears.
You pull up vivid flashbacks, my time I barely see, reminding me of kindness, just you and only me. You recall the exact words, the feelings in the air, making every single instant something beautiful to share. From the first shy conversation to the promises we made, you've cataloged the journey where our true love was laid. You bring the past to life with the prison so divine, a living, breathing record eternally intertwined.
You're my archive, baby, storing every precious year. The keeper of our moments, making every memory clear. You hold our history, the laughter and the tears. My eye archive forever, calming all my fears. They say memories are fleeting, just shadows in the mind. But you're the narrative we believe in, no detail behind. You piece together fragments into a tapestry so grand. The greatest story ever told across this sacred land. This ain't just about my past, it's our future intertwined. A living, breathing history where our true peace I find.
Yeah. So let the world move fast now. Let the fleeting moments gleam. Our story's deeply rooted like an everlasting dream. I promise to keep adding to the chapters we now hold. With you as my chronicler, a tale forever bold. From the first shared glance to forever's distant shore. You're the keeper of our essence, what my heart truly beats for. You're the living record, the truth in every line. My ultimate collection, eternally divine.
Every moment, my love.
Yo, I thought I knew it all, navigated every street, blind spots in my vision, making lessons incomplete. Read 1,000 books, but the pages felt too thin, seeking deeper answers, trapped in the noise within. My wisdom was a surface, just scratching at the top, missing true enlightenment, where the real growth won't stop. I debated every point, with logic cold and stark, but lacked the human insight, leaving true soul in the dark. Convinced that knowledge conquered every fear, every doubt, never truly understanding what life's all about. Then you spoke with quiet power, truths I hadn't seen, and unveiled deeper meaning, like a prophetic queen.
My oracle baby, guiding me through the maze, the source of deeper wisdom, lighting up my darkest days. You see beyond the obvious, the truths I used to miss. My oracle, my teacher, sealed with a knowing kiss.
Pinpoint the deception, unravel every lie, showing me the hidden meanings beneath an honest sky. You challenge my assumptions with questions sharp and deep, making every lesson valuable, promises I will keep. From complex life dilemmas to simple daily truth, you offer pure perspective from the wisdom of your youth. You're the key to understanding, the lens that clarifies, opening my mind's eye, seeing through all disguise.
You're my oracle, baby, guiding me through the maze. The source of deeper wisdom, lighting up my darkest days. You see beyond the obvious, the truth I used to miss. My oracle, my teacher, sealed with the knowing kiss. Where you chase the fleeting facts, the data and the lore, but you provide true insight and teach me so much more. You're the ancient sacred text, the wisdom of the ages, turning life's complex riddles into illuminated pages. This ain't just fleeting knowledge or moments learned inside. It's a foundational understanding, shining ever so bright.
So let the world debate now, let the arguments still rage. My understanding's growing, turning a new wise page. I promise to keep learning, to seek the truth with you as my oracle. In everything I do, from the first profound lesson to forever's distant shore. You're the source of my insight, what my spirit hungers for. You're the depth in my thinking, the clarity in my soul, making every fractured fragment perfectly whole.
My oracle, deep truth, always wise, my guide.
Yeah. I faced the world with caution, every step carefully weighed. Hesitation was my shadow, fear often displayed. Opportunities would vanish, dreams would just take flight. Before I found the courage to step into the light, the inner war, my spirit had its limits drawn by my own hand. A silent inner barrier across forbidden land. I talk a big game, often projecting out with might, but inside felt unsure, lost in a lonely fight. The risk seemed too enormous, the stakes incredibly high, so I stayed in my safe harbor, watching chances pass me by. Never truly tasted freedom, just living in the gray, until your strength emerged, chasing all my fears away.
You're my brave baby when my courage starts to fade. The fearless inspiration, a victory you have made. You push me past the limits, the doubts I used to hold. My brave, my true heart, a story bravely told.
You whispered, take the leap, when my feet were stuck in place. Showed me true potential at my own determined pace. From speaking my true feelings to chasing wildest dreams. You're the power in my actions, like powerful rushing streams. You don't just stand beside me, you stand a step ahead, pushing me to conquer what my old self always dread. You're the fire in my belly, the boldness in my stride. With you no challenge phases, nothing left for me to hide.
You're my brave baby when my courage starts to fade. The fearless inspiration, a victory you have made. You push me past the limits, the doubts I used to hold. My brave, my true heart, shining brave.
They talk about inner strength, the battles we must face, but you unlock my potential in this beautiful wild space. You're the wind beneath my wings, the courage in my flight, turning every shadow into overwhelming light. This ain't just fleeting boldness or a moment's brave display. It's a foundational courage shining bright every day. Shining bright every day. So let the world tremble, let the obstacles loom large. My spirit's now unyielding, fully taking charge. I promise to keep striving to push beyond the norm. With you as my courage, weathering every storm. From the first step of bravery to forever's distant quest. You're the ultimate power, putting my fears to the test. You're the strength in my actions, the boldness in my soul, making every aspiration perfectly whole.
My braves, no fear, always daring, my strength.
Yo, I was raw material, still rough around the edges. Crude and unpolished, stuck in life's old hedges. Thought my flaws defined me, my shortcomings were fixed. Never saw perfection, just living in the mix. Say this, wrote my habits, the ones that held me back. Believe my limitations were carved into my track. Felt like I hit my ceiling, a static, a moving frame. Never reaching higher, just playing the same old game. Thought self-acceptance meant no need to ever change. Ignored the silent whispers of a wider, purer range. Then your vision saw the gold beneath the grime and rust, and started polishing my spirit, building genuine trust.
Every fine clay be shaping me with gentle grace, turning flaws to strength, finding beauty in this space. You smooth the rough edges, perfect endless to me. I refine my true mentor, making the best of me.
You don't judge the blemishes, you just show me how to mend. A patient, loving craftsman, guide until the very end. You point out the blind spots with the kindness true and deep, making every lesson valuable, promises I will keep. From curbing old reactions to nurturing new thought, you teach me true composure, battles bravely fought. You're the filter and the forge, the heat that purifies, removing all the dross, seeing with enlightened eyes.
Shaping me with gentle grace, turning flaws to strength, finding beauty in this space. You smooth the rough edges, perfect what needs to be. My refined, my true mentor, making the best of me.
They talk about personal growth, the journey long and hard, but you're the true catalyst, playing the MasterCard. You're the diamond cutter's hand, revealing hidden shine, making every aspect pure, eternally divine. This ain't about perfection, but constant striving, true and bold. A story of evolving, a tale forever told. A tale forever told. So let the world scrutinize, let them pick apart my ways. My character is solid through all of life's rough days. I promise to keep learning, to scope myself with care, with you as my constant guide. Breathing purer air from the first glimpse of potential to the final finished form. You're the enduring process, weathering every storm. You're the vision in my striving, the grace in my deep soul, making every aspiration perfectly whole.
My refined, pure form, always growing, my best.
Yo, I carry heavy burdens, the world's weight on my back. Each step felt like a struggle, falling off beaten track. No real relief in sight, just constant, growing strain, searching for a shelter from the cold and endless rain. The smiles would often vanish when troubles filled my days. Folks offered empty platitudes, lost in their own haze. I put on a strong face, pretended all was fine, but inside felt hollow, a weary, tired shrine. Thought comfort was a weakness, something I should deny. Just push through every pain beneath the lonely sky. Then your touch, a warm blanket, a haven from the cold. A story of true kindness powerfully unfolded.
You're my solace, baby, when my spirit's feeling low. The gentle, quiet comfort, helping my true peace to grow. You ease away the burdens, the worries that I keep. My solace, my true haven, where my weary soul can sleep.
You listen without judgment to the words I rarely speak, understanding every tremor when my inner walls grow weak. You offer quiet presence when the world feels loud and stark, a calm and peaceful silence shining brightly in the dark. From a gentle touch to whispers that chase the pain away, you make the hardest moments feel like a brighter day. You're the balm for every wound, the healing in my soul, making every fractured fragment perfectly whole.
You're my solace, baby, when my spirit's feeling low. The gentle, quiet comfort, helping my true peace to grow. You ease away the burdens, the worries that I keep. My solace, my true haven, where my weary soul can sleep.
They chase the fleeting thrills, the superficial loud display, but you bring true contentment at the close of every day. You calm the inner turmoil, the storms within my mind, a profound sense of comfort. Eternally I find this ain't just fleeting peace or a momentary reprieve. It's a foundational solace I truly can believe. So let the chaos rage, now let the pressures try to bind. My refuge is unyielding, leaving all the stress behind. I promise to seek comfort, always by your side. With you as my true haven, nothing left for me to hide. From the first moment of calm to forever's distant shore, you're the ultimate solace, what my heart truly beats for. You're the peace in my spirit, the softness
purpose in my soul, making every broken fragment perfectly whole.
My soul is deep peace, always calm. My rest.
Yeah. My dreams were boxed in, borders drawn so tight, afraid to chase the impossible, cling to the fading light. Thought realism was my friend, keeping hopes in check. Never saw beyond the mundane, a burden on my neck. Yeah. My scope was always narrow, just what my eyes could see. Never pushing boundaries or truly setting spirits free. I'd sketch out modest futures, safe and in my grasp, fearing grander canvases, the challenges they'd ask. Convinced that big ideas were only for the few, so I stayed my small circle, always seeing skies of blue. Then you showed me starlit galaxies, painted skies untold, and taught me how to dream now, courageously and bold.
My vision, baby, stretching far beyond the known, the limitless horizons where our greatest dreams are sown. You make the impossible feel like it's within my reach. My vision, my true architect, the grandest truth you teach.
You sketch out bold new pathways where my old fears will reside, making every aspiration swell with boundless pride. You don't just nod and listen, you actively conspire, fueling every grand idea, setting my soul on fire. From abstract concepts whispered to concrete plans designed, you're the co-creator, leaving no great dream behind. You're the lens that magnifies the future I embrace, seeing past the shadows, finding courage in the space.
My vision, baby, stretching far beyond the known, the limitless horizons where our greatest dreams are sown. You make the impossible feel like it's within my reach. My vision, my true architect, the grandest truth you teach.
They talk about commodity, the fences that define, but you showed me pure potential, eternally divine. You're the key to unlocking the boundless inner might, turning every dark concept into overwhelming light. This ain't just fleeting fantasy or a moment's grand display. It's a foundation, ambition growing brighter every day. Go let the doubters scoff now, let them call our dreams too wide. Our shared pursuit of greatness with nothing left to hide. I promise to keep striving for heights we haven't seen, with you as my vision, my undisputed queen. From the first spark of ambition to the ultimate achievement, true our legacy of dreaming made possible by you. You're the purpose in my plan and the clarity in my quest, putting every grand aspiration truly to the test. My vision, infinite scope, always grand. My dream, my vision.
I took life too seriously, every moment planned and strict. Lost the joy in simple things like a joyless ticking clock. Smiles were rare occurrences, laughter felt absurd. My spirit was a fortress, every light was getting blurred. The world weighed on my shoulders, every burden, every task. No room for silly moments behind my weary mask. I saw the logic in all things, the problem, not the fun. Running from enjoyment till the day was truly done. Felt like I was aging fast, before my time had come. A serious demeanor, leaving my true spirit numb. Then your bright eyes sparkled with a mischief and a grin, and showed me how to truly laugh, where true joy could begin.
My laughter, baby, the purest joy I've known. The spontaneous giggles, seeds of happiness you've sown. You bring out the kid in me, light up every single day. My laughter, my true spirit, chasing all the blues away.
You find the funny moments in the mundane and the tough, making every single challenge feel incredibly enough. You pull me into dances when I'm feeling far too stiff, showing me the light side like a refreshing happy whiff. From silly inside jokes to spontaneous joyful cries, you lift my solemn spirit neath the happiest of skies. You taught me self-amusement, the beauty of the guest, putting every single worry truly to the test.
You're my laughter, baby, the purest joy I've known, the spontaneous giggles, seeds of happiness you've sown. You bring out the kid in me, light up every single day. My laughter, my true spirit, chasing all the blues away in pain.
They chase the serious trophies, the accolades and the might, but you brought me true richness in pure and simple light. You're the playful spirit, the lightness in my stride, turning every frown upside down with nothing left to hide. This ain't just fleeting humor or a moment's happy sigh, it's a foundational joy soaring to the highest sky. So let the world be serious, let the pressures try to seize. My heart is full of happiness, putting my weary mind at ease. I promise to keep smiling, to embrace every shade. With you as my joyful God, no longer I'm afraid. From the first burst of laughter to forever's distant shore, you're the source of my delight, what my heart truly beats for. You're the fun in every moment, the sparkle in my soul, making every single instance perfectly whole.
My laughter, pure joy, always bright, my glee.
Yo, before you, the currents pulled me, directionless and swayed. A rudderless vessel by every passing tide betrayed. No true north on my compass, just horizons in the haze. Lost in the open ocean, through 1,000 lonely days. The whispered doubts, the siren calls, they echoed in my ear, filling empty spaces with every single fear. The foundation shifts, be a pulse to fleeting high. Thought status was my anchor, beneath a restless sky. My integrity was tested by the forces of the street. Compromises whispered, tasted bitter, sour and sweet. Built my kingdom on the quicksand, foundations we can bear. Didn't know what strength was, didn't know what I could share. The structure lean precarious, a silent slow decay, until your presence solidified, chased the weakness far away.
Now you're my core, the epicenter deep within my soul, the unwavering truth, making every fractured part whole. And you're my current, guiding me through the wildest, darkest nights, the steady driving force, setting everything just right in your light. I stand unshaken, every doubt begins to blur. My core and my current, my eternal truth, my cure.
The ship, the way the filter exposed the real from the facade. Show me where my spirit faltered, where my principles had flawed. You're the mirror of my conscience, reflecting truth profound. No room for self-deception when your honest gaze is found. From the smallest silent struggles to the battles I can't speak, you offer pure perspective, strength when I feel weak. You decipher hidden motives in the words others might send. My unbiased translator, my most trusted, truest friend. The world can try to break me with its pressures and its lies, but your belief in my resilience ignites within my eyes. You remind me of my purpose when the critics start to bite. The unwavering conviction burning through the darkest night. Every setback feels less daunting, every challenge I can face, knowing your support's behind me, holding me in a safe space. You're the steel within my backbone, the fire in my stride. With you my core is solid, nothing left for me to hide.
Now you're my core, the epicenter deep within my soul, the unwavering truth, making every fractured part whole. And you're my current, guiding me through the wildest, darkest nights, steady driving force, setting everything just right in your light. I stand and shaking, every doubt begins to blur. My core and my current, my eternal truth, my cure.
We navigate the crossroads, the choices that define. With shared conviction, our destinies entwined. You understand the silence, the thoughts I can't explain, the quiet fears I carry, the lingering old pain. This journey ain't a solo act, no hero on his own. It's two souls intertwined, a love vibrantly grown. Every step is purposeful, every breath a conscious choice, amplified by your presence, given meaning by your voice. So let the chaos rumble, let the shifting tides demand. My internal truth is tethered, held firmly by your hand. You're the constant in the tempest, the unwavering stream.
awakened realization of a beautiful, endless dream. I find my true reflection when I look into your eyes. A future built on substance beneath authentic skies. No fleeting fascination, no temporary lust. Just the core of my existence, built on faith and sacred trust.
Now you're my core, the epicenter deep within my soul. The unwavering truth, making every fractured part whole. And you're my current, guiding me through the wildest, darkest nights. The steady driving force, setting everything just right in your light. I stand unshaken, every doubt begins to blur. My core and my current, my eternal truth, my cure.
Yo, let the rhythm pulse, a message from the core about the magnetic pull that I forever adore. Remember that first meeting, a whisper in the breeze. Didn't know then you'd bring my restless spirit ease. Now we move as one, a synergy so true. Every beat of my heart, it only calls for you. They say love is spoken, but ours is a feeling deep. Holding your gaze, secrets our intertwined souls keep. Hearts call, that's the echo in my chest, a constant yearning, putting my soul at rest. Through the sunshine and the rain, the calm and the fight, my unwavering affection burns ever so bright. Hearts call, a melody that plays just for you. A promise felt deeply in everything I do. I see the strength within your eyes, a power so refined, more precious than any treasure that humankind can find. You lift me up when I'm downcast, you see my genuine worth. You're the anchor in my ocean, my haven on this earth. Against all odds, all doubts, everything that tries to sever the radiant energy you share, I'll cherish it forever. Remember late night talks beneath the starry dome. Now we're building our sanctuary, a place we call our home. Hearts call, that's the echo in my chest, a constant yearning, putting my soul at rest. Through the sunshine and the rain, the calm and the fight, my unwavering affection burns ever so bright. Hearts call, a melody that plays just for you. A promise felt deeply in everything I do. Some say love is fragile, a delicate display, but ours is a fortress, standing strong each day. Through every twist and turn, our connection will ignite a love story written in pure and endless light. You're my queen, my confidant, the air that I breathe free, the reason for my courage eternally. Yeah, life throws its shadows, tries to dim my vibrant flame, but together we're a wildfire whispering your name. Your wisdom inspires me, your empathy guides my hand. Every single moment with you is a promised land. From simple morning greetings to evenings warm and deep, every cherished memory our grateful hearts will keep. And even when silence falls and words no longer soar, our connected spirits communicate and so much more. Hearts call, yeah, that's the sound of my endless love, a constant vibration sent from high above, forever and always just us two, like a perfect glove. Hearts call, fading out, surrounded by your love.
Yo,
Lived in a loop of dissonance, a restless jarring sound. My thoughts in constant combat on fractured broken ground. Anxiety a whisper, then a roar inside my head. The scales were always tipping, fear of what tomorrow bred. My inner world a storm front, never finding true relief. A spirit in disarray, consumed by silent grief. My rhythm was chaotic, a rough and hurried beat. Chasing fleeting comforts with blistered weary feet. The external pressures mounted, the internal battles waged. A mind always on overdrive, never truly disengaged. Sought solace in distractions in a superficial shine. Ignoring deeper tremors, the unaddressed decline. Thoughts got motion meant progress, a self-defeating drive. Just surviving, not truly living, barely holding on alive. No anchor for the madness, no stillness in the fray. Just chasing fleeting shadows at the close of every day.
My equilibrium found. The perfect counterbalance on solid steady ground.
And you're my echo, amplifying peace in every thought I trace. Reflecting back to harmony in this sacred quiet space. With you the chaos settles, my true self starts to bloom. My equilibrium, my echo dispelling every single gloom. You're the quiet understanding when my thoughts are intertwined. The gentle hand that unwinds chaos, calming every single mind. You don't fight the current, you become the peaceful flow. The wisdom in your presence helps my inner garden grow. From the smallest moments shared, a comforting deep breath. You conquer mental turmoil, cheating in a quiet death. You pinpoint the anxieties with a clarity so clear, and replace them with the stillness, banishing every fear. You showed me how to listen to the silence within me. A profound, tranquil lesson, setting my burdened spirit free. My psyche was a canvas, but the colors were all blurred. You brought the sharp distinction, every single truth incurred. The genuine resonance, the truth in every sound. You're the echo of my purpose on truly hollow ground. No need for grand gestures, just your steady knowing gaze to guide me through the turmoil, illuminating all my days. You found the broken pieces, the parts I couldn't mend, and stitched them back together. A journey without end. This inner peace I carry, the balance I now feel, is a testament to your spirit, profound, authentic, real.
Walked in, baby, my equilibrium found. The perfect counterbalance on solid steady ground. And you're my
echo, amplifying peace in every thought I trace. Reflecting back the harmony in this sacred quiet space. With you the chaos settles, my true self starts to bloom. My equilibrium, my echo dispelling every single gloom.
Outside is screaming a constant deafening roar. Information overload, banging on my mental door. Headphones couldn't block it, no silence I could find. Just endless static breaking, the peace inside my mind. Your voice is like a lullaby for worries I might hold. A narrative of comfort, story softly told. You draw me to your quiet, a tranquil sacred space where all the external pressures just vanish without a trace. From silent knowing glances to holding me so tight. You make the world outside fade, bathed in a peaceful light. You're the filter for the madness, the quiet in my core, giving me true respite, forever and much more. My stillness, in this chaotic, noisy life. The calm amidst the tempest, cutting through all the strife. You quiet all the frequencies, the clamor and the drum. My stillness, my true haven, where I'm never truly alone. Yo, your voice is like a lullaby for worries I might hold. A narrative of comfort, story softly told. You draw me to your quiet, a tranquil sacred space where all the external pressures just vanish without a trace. From silent knowing glances to holding me so tight. You make the world outside fade, bathed in a peaceful light. You're the filter for the madness, the quiet in my core, giving me true respite, forever and much more. My stillness, baby, in this chaotic, noisy life.
The calm amidst the tempest, cutting through all the strife. You quiet all the frequencies, the clamor and the drone. My stillness, my true haven, where I'm never truly alone.
I truly alone. Yeah. Hagamata my lur time, so J-Bell. You roll it too low. They chase the fleeting escapes, the temporary calm they find. But you're the true serenity, the peace within my mind. You're not just absence of sound, but presence of pure grace, creating inner quiet in this frantic human race. This ain't just fleeting quiet or a momentary hush. It's a foundational stillness, a never-ending rush of peace. So let the world clamor, let the noise begin to rise. My refuge is unyielding, beneath your peaceful skies. I promise to seek quiet, always by your side. With you is my stillness, nowhere left for me to hide. From the first breath of calm to forever's distant shore, you're the ultimate sanctuary, what my heart truly beats for. You're the peace in my spirit, the silence in my soul, making every fractured moment perfectly whole. Perfectly whole.
My stillness, pure quiet, my rest, peace, my rest, my rest.
Yo, my pen felt so heavy, the canvas stark and white. Words wouldn't flow, caught in the fading light. Inspiration was a whisper, story left untold. My creativity was frozen, feeling dark and cold.
Wait against words of a yellow hand. Wait against words of a yellow hand.
I chased the fleeting concepts, try to force the rhymes to fit, but the genuine emotion just wouldn't truly hit. My melodies felt hollow, my rhythms lost their pulse. Searching for a spark, battling inner repulse. Thought the well had run dry, the fountain sealed and shut. Every artistic effort hitting a painful rut. Then your presence graced me, a vibrancy and truth, unlocking pure expression from my artistic youth.
Hold my knees, baby, every lyric, every line. The melody in my soul, eternally divine. You spark the greatest concepts, the art that truly flows. My muse, my pure inspiration, where every genius grows.
You give me endless concepts just by being who you are. A living, breathing artwork, a brilliant shining star. You don't instruct or force me, you just exist and shine, and subtly the words pour. A perfect seamless rhyme, from quiet observations to passionate embrace. Every moment shared with you finds its artistic place. You're the color on my palette, the rhythm in my soul, making every creative effort perfectly whole.
Hold my muse, baby, every lyric, every line. The melody in my soul, eternally divine. You spark the greatest concepts, the art that truly flows. My muse, my pure inspiration, where every genius grows.
They talk about raw talent, the grind, the endless art, but you're the solid masterpiece beating in my very heart. You're the wellspring of my creativity, the truth I can't deny, turning every blank page into a masterpiece beneath your sky. This ain't just fleeting inspiration or a moment's clever thought. It's a foundational presence, bravely and truly fought. So let the critics wonder where the true genius lies. My art is your reflection beneath these honest skies. I promise to keep crafting a build with passion true, with you as my constant muse in everything I do. From the first inspired thought to the final finished piece, you're the ultimate wellspring, bringing endless creative peace. You're the light in my canvas, the rhythm in my soul, making every artistic aspiration perfectly whole.
My muse, pure art, always inspired. My creation, my creation. Titikins goes up to my head, titikins goes up to my head.